How's it going, guys? Vaibhav here, and here's the 2021 24-inch M1 iMac. This is the mid-spec version in my favorite blue color, and in true Apple fashion, the attention to detail with the packaging is phenomenal. Whether the blue ink, the graphics, or the sheer size of the machine, this thing is almost bigger than me. But hey, at least we know that the cost Apple saved by not shipping a charger with their iPhone 12 series balances out with this packaging. You get the typical pull tab to open up the box, which I know is upside down here, but we're not here for that. Apple's Hello branding is also all over the inside, and you get these nice arrows and grip areas which you can easily pull on to get the main star of the show out of the box. Underneath all of that, you find all of the accessories neatly laid out in, again, what is true Apple-like fashion. There's your typical documentation and legal information with the blue ink on the outside because this iMac is blue, and I presume other colors will have the other ink, the two different colored Apple stickers, the main 143 watt power adapter with an Ethernet pass-through, and a nice braided cable to connect the iMac, and more on that in just a bit. You also find Apple's Magic Mouse, and for those diehard fans, the charging port is still underneath, a very lightweight Magic Keyboard, and a braided Type-C USB to Lightning connector to charge these accessories. The star of the show, though, has to be the blue M1 iMac. The baby blue on the front is slightly subjective, and it's something that'll take a bit of time to grow on me, whereas the darker blue on the back, that's something I quite like already. This is also where that braided power cord comes into play. It attaches to the iMac, and that magnetic attachment is very convenient and something that other manufacturers should look to do in the future. The power button for the iMac is on the back at the bottom left, and on the bottom right you find 4 Type-C USB ports on this variant of the iMac, 2 of which are Thunderbolt. As pretty as this thing looks, I feel like Apple's worked more on the back of the machine than on the front, so for people who are looking at you working, it's gonna look like an absolute treat, and maybe that way people will be convinced to buy it. But you staring at those white bezels or those thick bezels in 2021 just doesn't sit right, in my opinion. I'm gonna give it time, like I said, for the baby blue, but this might be difficult to overcome. Another thing about the iMac 2021 is that it's deceivingly lightweight. This is a bonus if you tend to carry something like this around the house, but I don't see myself doing that, and I feel like when you're plugging and unplugging things, this could get just a bit annoying. In fact, even when tilting the screen, the iMac moves around, which shouldn't be the case. I just wish Apple made it a bit more bottom heavy to avoid this completely. Regardless, those are just my few initial thoughts on the design of the iMac so far. The setup process is typical to any Mac OS device, and quite neatly, both the keyboard and the mouse connect wirelessly and without any trouble as soon as you switch them on via the key. There's also Touch ID here, which is wireless for the first time ever over Bluetooth 5.2, and it seems to be working just fine, definitely much better than Face ID. So this is going to be my setup for the next couple of weeks. I'll be sure to test out editing, performance, gaming even, and general usage over the course of the next few days. Let me know if you'd like to see any specific videos down in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos coming up. This was Vaibhav, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.